Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Drumchapel TV. Today we're going to walk the circumference of Drumchapel to find all the massive potholes, because we all know they're a nightmare. We're going to stand in all the ones we deem deep enough and the most dangerous in the community. Let's go. So we're on the first part of this route and it's on the road leading to Stret Road where Bearsden is, and the road is absolutely beautiful. It's fresh to tarmac, well lined, you can hear how smooth the cars go over it, and it's just a good road to drive on. Let's keep going. So you can see here's the line drawn on the road. This is where the good part ends and the bad bit maybe starts. I'm going to keep walking, see if we can find any more bad stuff, because right now so far, pretty good. Let's go. So, although these potholes aren't that big, they're enough to make drivers avoid them. That means they need to go over the line to avoid them, creating a risk for pedestrians and other road users. See, they're trying to make some repairs. They don't last very long and it's not economical, and it's just wasting everybody's time. This is a prime example. It breaks up after a few weeks and we need to start all over again. Right, so I'm going to show you these big massive potholes in a wee sec, how big they actually are, how deep they are. Okay, there's cars that actually go in this way, just to avoid hitting it. Check this out, come down low, come see this, come see this. So there's my bottle flat, and there's my bottle underneath. Now bear in mind this is the busiest road in Drumchapel. This is the main route in and out of Drumchapel. Buses come along here, business cars come along here like taxis and vans. People take their kids to and from school. Here's an even deeper one, look up here. Look at this. Look how deep that is. And look how long it is. I could actually probably lie down in this. 6 foot long pothole. And it's not just long, it's deep as well. Right, so a lot of the potholes I've showed you so far are really bad, right? But this is probably the worst one so far. You can see it's really deep. There's also a big metal stank hanging out. And this will cause serious damage to a vehicle. Probably so much so it could just injure the driver or the passengers. So as you can see, we're getting closer to the local high school, and there's a wee chicane bit here in the middle, a wee pedestrian crossing. There's a massive pothole here. can get my full foot in, a full bottle. 2 feet I can get in here. It's huge, and people will swear to avoid that. And when kids are going to school or coming home or at lunchtime, they're going to walk along these bits. And that pothole could be a risk to life. That is massive. We're going to interview a driver here. We've got a driver to probably on top to us. We're going to ask him how the potholes affect her. Alright? So Gillian, thanks for coming to talk to us today. Can you just tell us how the potholes affect you with your day-to-day driving?
It's like you're having to dodge them, you know, everywhere you go. You see sometimes if there's like traffic oncoming, you don't have anywhere to go, so it can be difficult to avoid them. The repairs, it seems to be the same all the time. So far be it from me to question the quality of the work, but are they being fixed properly?
And if you had a message to the people who are in charge of fixing these roads, what would you say to them?
I would say fix them properly. You know, I appreciate money so they do everything, but people are incurring costs as a result of these, and it's inconvenient. You know, it's when it's repeated repairs as well. That can't be economical. So I would say do it properly. If it means shutting a bit of the road for, you know, a night or whatever, people would rather that than having the same issue coming up all the time.
So this is right outside Drumchapel High School, where hundreds of kids come in and out every single day. This is in the bus stop area. The kids will be waiting at that bus stop to get picked up by buses. If you've got a car coming along here, swerving to avoid that, anything could happen. This is serious. This Stret Road is another really bad bit. There's 2 feet right in, and it's a stank. We've got metal edges. That's burst tyres all day week. Look at this bit. Please keep clear. This is to keep kids safe. This is to keep kids safe, and I'm in a pothole right now that is as wide, broader than me, and it's deep enough to hide my shoes. There's another big one right here. It's absolutely massive. You can see it comes up to the top of my trainer. It's as deep as my trainer. It's absolutely huge. There's another big belter across here I was going to show you. There's the edge. It's going to come in with this. Now look at the size of this. Now this is right on the road where your tyres would come. It's absolutely massive. Look at that compared to my shoes. It is huge. Just walked to St Mark's Church and Kinfons Drive. We're going to walk by Cairnlock Housing Association, and what we have noticed is this Stret Road is actually in really good condition. And you need to ask the question, what is it about this part of the road that's so much better than other parts? Why is it still really nice? That is an absolute belter. Right, so we've just spoke to a couple of taxi drivers there who have said, in the uncertain words, that the roads are absolutely gubbed. They used some profanities and they're saying that, but we know what they meant. So we're just walking up to the Donald Dewar Centre now, and this was a place that was reported had a high case instance where traffic's been damaged. So we're going to go check that out now, and we'll see if it's as bad as it seems. Now we're going to do the bottle test here, guys, see how deep this is. As you can see, it comes to the bottom. Look, stay there. It comes to the bottom of the bit of plastic. So that is how deep that pothole is, and it's a metal stank as well, so again the risk of damage to your vehicle is pretty high here. Garden Road just by Donald Joe Centre, you can see why this has been reported as a really bad bit of the road for the potholes. You can see a massive big indent here and the road's just collapsed in. Over there where the old speed bumps are, you can see the new speed bump's been taken away. You can see the old one and it's starting to get right down. You can see the car shaking about over these. So that goes to, again, that goes to there. So you'll probably that. That'll get bigger, look. So I'd say that's about there. That's not that deep. Still got Garden Road, guys. Still some really bad ones right in the middle. Right up here, that's there. Right guys, we might have a winner for the deepest pothole we've seen yet. Watch this. Right, there's a bottle. Hey, come and see this. That is absolutely, that's a full bottle, the size of that. And that's right in that hole. So we're near the end of the route. And I've just come across a bit just by the Menmart Scotland building. And it's a big stretch of road and the surface is absolutely crumbling. It's terrible, there's different layers. We've put manholes, stanks just risen. There's big gouges in the road up here. There's fallen stanks. And this part of the road is one of the worst I've seen yet, to be honest. I'm going to walk in this just so you can see how deep it is. We'll do the bottle test, okay? So there's the bottle there. And then we'll go down. So we're about that deep. Deep here. There's another raised stank here, look at that. We have walked around the circumference of Drumchapel. We have seen a couple of stretches of road that are really nice, but I'd say 80% of that road needs attention. It's not just bad, but it's dangerous, especially near the schools. Drumchapel High School is an accident waiting to happen, and St Clair's Primary is really bad as well. Not to mention a giant pothole at Harold Court, the ones at Donald Joe Centre, and there's an absolute massive one just across the Menmart of Scotland. This needs addressed and needs fixed. Please tell us in the comments what we should do about it. And lastly, what I'd encourage you all to do is contact your local councillors. We have 4. We have Paul.Carey, with Patricia.Ferguson, Anne.mctaggart and with Fyeza Ikhlaq. They're your councillors. Please contact them and report this. We'll put their links to their email addresses in the bio above. Please contact them, complain, make a noise, and let's get Drumchapel better roads.